Hey, what's up, Star Wars fans? My name is Ryan, and welcome to Han Shot First, a YouTube channel for Star Wars discussion. The big news today isn't related to the upcoming release of The Last Jedi, but it relates to Episode 9. Colin Trevorrow of Jurassic World fame has been let go as director in what Disney is calling a mutual split. Here's a statement they released according to MakingStarWars.net. Lucasfilm and Colin Trevorrow have mutually chosen to part ways on Star Wars Episode 9. Colin has been a wonderful collaborator throughout the development process, but we have all come to the conclusion that our visions for the project differ. We wish Colin the best, and we will be sharing more information about the film soon. So this is my reaction. This probably shouldn't come as a big surprise. Trevorrow's most famous work, Jurassic World, has been a huge blockbuster hit, but came with plenty of criticism. Not to make this all about that movie, but I personally thought it was fun, but the creative tones and suspense were really kind of lacking, especially in comparison with the original Jurassic Park movie. Every character's personality told you whether they were going to live or die. Only annoying or bad characters were killed off. It kind of killed any suspense that the movie would have. Anyway, considering how important Star Wars is to Disney, not to mention how important Episode 9 is to the sequel trilogy, this shouldn't be a major shock. Disney needs a new director that they can trust, and Trevorrow clearly wasn't the right fit. Going forward, it's hard to know where Disney might go. Ron Howard is currently working on finishing up the Han Solo anthology film, so maybe he has a chance. I doubt Gareth Edwards would get another Star Wars film considering all the changes they had to make to Rogue One, and the fact that they had to bring in someone to kind of clean everything up and make it what it was. J.J. Abrams could be an option, as could be Rian Johnson. Disney seemed relatively pleased with the work of both directors, so we can list them as possibilities. Although there is at least one report saying that it definitely won't be Abrams for what it's worth, and that seems to make sense. You would imagine that J.J. Abrams has a lot on his plate already, and production for Star Wars Episode 9 is coming up pretty soon. If I'm listing my own personal choices, I would probably lean towards Rian Johnson continuing into Episode 9. If Disney is truly thrilled about his work on The Last Jedi, and all reports are that they are, that makes the most sense. Letting him finish off the last movie rather than bringing in another director really makes a lot of sense in that regard. Outside of that, one person that I'd really love to see get a chance would be James Gunn. His work on the Guardians of the Galaxy movies was magnificent, weaving together a tone-setting soundtrack with character development that was really out of this world. Everything that James Gunn did with Guardians of the Galaxy in regards to the Peter Quill story and, bringing in a talking raccoon and a big dumb tree and making people really relate to those characters and, get upset, when Groot sacrifices himself at the end of the first movie. I mean, that was magic on a movie screen. The fact is, Gunn took on what many viewed as one of the more difficult Marvel franchises to adapt for the big screen, and he made it possibly their biggest creative success, and that says a lot about his abilities. So what do you guys think? I know some fans have expressed interest in Kevin Smith. I don't necessarily think that his style is the right fit for Episode 9. I said on my personal Twitter account that I think Kevin Smith would be awesome for an anthology film, maybe like Mallrats, a less filthy Mallrats, only in space. I think that would be a ton of fun, but not necessarily for Episode 9. Another suggestion that I've seen is George Lucas. There are a lot of problems with that, mainly all relating to the prequels and Jar Jar Binks, but I wouldn't put it past Disney to bring in George Lucas to finish out the series. If you have a suggestion for the new director for Episode 9, leave it in the comment section. And if you like Star Wars content and you want more of it, please click the subscribe button and tell a friend or two. If you keep watching, we'll keep making videos. And always remember, Han shot first.